Hey, it's Francis, and I'm very excited to share a bunch of new Kontakt instruments that are available as a free download on my website. So I'm going to show you where you can download them and then show you a bunch of the sounds and some music that I made with them. Let's go check out the website first so that if you don't want to watch the rest of the video, you can just go download the sounds and play with them on your own. All right, here's my website. It's francisroberts.us. We can go over to the downloads tab and we can see that I have a little bit of a README for some of these things, and the one that I'm going to go over today is FR SK-1, and these are Kontakt instruments that I created using the SK-1. So let's go take a look at what they sound like. Here is the first of the sessions that I want to show you, and let's just give it a listen real quick. All right, so that's the first song, and I think it's a pretty good demonstration of most of the sounds. And you'll see how I'm layering some of them and how I'm getting a great deal of different combinations here. I think the parts that are the coolest are the layered drums in this really loud part. And that's essentially a combination of a few things. I have all of my percussion section in pink here. And if I solo these, well, I suppose there's one more actually. This is the synth drum. So these green sounds are the samples from the presets on the Casio, and the rest of these are sounds that I made resampling through the Casio. And this percussion section is made up of essentially this mechanical keyboard sound, 3 different hand drums, layered together, sounds like this. You'll hear that one of them's high-pitched. And this impact sound works like a snare. This one actually sounds really good if I play a low note on the keyboard here. So there's a great deal of variety depending on the pitch that you play it back at. Then we've got this this preset drum, and that combination really sounds good to me. I think it sounds really punchy and delightful. Then we've got this sound is sort of our bass. Playing that riff along with the harmonic. And then we've got this anvil sound doing this sort of John Carpenter thing in the background. This one down here is power chords, filling in a great deal of space. And then finally this French horn, really beefing up the whole thing. And then up here we've got the strings. And the way that the Casio compressed this string sample really makes me feel like it works well for sort of like a horn section, like brass chorale kind of a vibe, which is what I'm using it here for. And you can hear that all these sounds are kind of glitchy, and that's because the Casio resamples a very short length of time. So in Kontakt, I've essentially looped the samples so that they can sustain longer. And if we listen to some of these that I'm not using, that becomes very clear. I really like this pipe organ and how glitchy it gets. And some of this glitchiness is on purpose, and some of it's just unavoidable. So you can kind of hear how each one is starting and stopping. Kind of fun. Then I've got this in the intro, this whistling. This is one of my favorites actually on here. Combined with this toy piano taking the melody. And I've got 2 toy pianos. One of them's got a lot more noise and a lot more of the shrill weirdness of the chimes inside the toy piano. So if we hear this one by itself. Gives it a lot more of that out of tune horror movie vibe. And then you'll hear this power chord comes in here along with the plucks, basically. And then all together, that sounds like this. With the hand drums in here, which are relatively pitched. Kind of functioning as a timpani. And this stomping sound is the mech keyboard samples. That's literally the same keyboard I'm using right now. I just thought it sounded kind of cool, so I resampled it with the Casio. And anyway, that's pretty much... oh, I guess I used this orchestra hit sample. And that one works well with the timpani as well. So that's all the ones that I'm using in this project. And don't worry about those sounds that I didn't use yet, because we'll get to those in another video. And I will see you when I make that video. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the samples.